So the position of the Falmouth Fire Rescue Department is that we don't endorse the use of any outside open bodies of water for ice activities. And the reason being that you just can't ensure the safety on those frozen bodies of water. We can't significantly say it's safe for you. There's only one safe sheet of ice in the town of Falmouth, and that's at the Falmouth Ice Arena, where they have many activities and public skates available for everyone. First of all, stay off the ice. That's the best way not to have an issue. What we find is a lot of times, particularly here at the bogs where people take their dogs for a walk, we'll get called for pets or animals that fall through the ice. And we don't want anyone to endanger themselves going out to rescue their pet or another animal. If you do happen to find yourself on the ice and you do fall through, the best thing is when you're doing outside activities to at least have people know where you are, make sure you have, you're doing a group function where there's other people with you. You want to notify emergency as quick as possible, Falmouth Fire Rescue. You're going to call 911. That way we can get started, headed your way, and you want to try to find either a piece of ice that you can, support yourself on. You may be able to self-rescue. You may be able to get to a shallower part if the ice continues to break, but if you can't get yourself out, which is really in the early part, is when you're going to have your best opportunity to, before you start losing your ability to use your muscles, is you want to try to get to shallower water, try to keep above the water. We don't want to be doing a subsurface rescue, and try to get yourself stabilized and supported on what ice is there by spreading out your arms over the surface of the ice and try to maintain your body heat and hang on that ice shelf, because that's where we're going to come and try to get you out as quick as possible. You'll see some pictures on this presentation of some ice training that we've done at the Goodwill Park on Gruce Pond, and we'll have someone in the water and the rescuer will go out on a tether in an ice suit. They're waterproof, they're extremely warm, and we'll go out to the rescuer and we try to go, we talk to them, but we'll go to the right or to the left depending upon conditions, and we will try to get down on the ice and spread our weight out over the ice, and we'll slide around to the back of where the person went through that open area of water, because we don't want to break the ice shelf that they are being supported by. And then we'll come into the water, and then we have different rescue equipment that we can clip onto our tether to get around them. And the first thing we really want to do is we want to get with them and get them supported by the collar that's attached to our line or the board. We have a couple of different options we can use depending upon the conditions. It's up to the rescuers and what they see. And then we'll want to get them supported so they don't go under. Once that is done, then we use the crew on shore. We'll give a signal by circling our arm over our head like that, and that means take up the slack. And then when we do it again, they'll pull the victim out of the water, and we're tethered right behind the victim, and then we'll kick ourselves out as well, and then we all get pulled in on the ice, laying down on the ice. And this can also occur with a sled, where we can put the victim on a sled if we have very compromised ice and we don't want to be dragging the person through ice that's broken in multiple areas. We can use a sled that actually supports and floats with runners under it, and then we get tethered behind that as well.